Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I'm so happy to meet you. And if you are returning, then thank you so much for always supporting me. It honestly means so much. So, before I start, I'm so sorry it's took me so long to film this video, but here I am, giving you my advice to your dilemmas. But before we start, pause the video and go and grab yourself a drink. I have an Earl Grey, which is slightly on the cold side at the moment, but it's like lukewarm. I've come in, made it, and then went to change the bed, so I'm here now. I'm gonna start off. I'm really not keen on this angle, but hopefully I'll get a better background eventually. But let's start. So, there was this boy a couple of years older than me, and we became really close friends. But being stupid, like I am, I started to see him in a different light, fancy him. On a drunken night, we ended up sleeping together. A couple of days later, I told him I liked him, but he said I was too young for him. A year later, I'm still struggling to get over him. Is there any advice you'd give for this? By the way, we don't speak at all now. I love you. First of all, I love you too. A couple of years, hang on. A year later, you're still struggling. Well, to start with, if you've got him on social media or anything like that, I would probably, if you don't speak at all, I'd just take him off so you can't see what he's doing, and start doing self-love. But in a way, I do know what you mean. Like, you slept together on a drunken night and he's older than you, so basically, if I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, you feel a little bit used. He's used you for, which isn't a nice feeling. And another one, he was in the wrong, to be fair, because obviously you ended up sleeping together and you told him you liked him a few days later, but then he told you he was too old for you, so why did he sleep with you? But I do know what you mean. It's hard, isn't it? Because then you're probably feeling like you're not good enough now. Yeah, my advice, I'd just, if you've got him on social media, delete everything so you can't see him, and start learning how to self-love, girl. You've got this. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 3 years. We both love each other more than anything, but we argue a lot. Most of our arguments are about me seeing my friends a lot and not putting him first. I've been debating ending the relationship because I feel like I shouldn't be feeling controlled and I should be able to do what I want to do. I feel like I'm constantly being moaned at for seeing my friends, but yet he expects to go to Magaluf with the lads. I feel like it would never be sorted, so basically, should I stay with a lad that I know who's going to argue with me and be a pain in my arse when I see my friends, or should I end it and focus on my future? Oh, this one's a really hard one, isn't it? Like, you've been together 3 years, so obviously, like, you've got that attachment, haven't you? I think that goes as well without saying, like, if you're questioning things, maybe write down your pros and your cons and see which one weighs out the other. And then try and talk to him about how you feel, see if there's any moving forward, maybe. But then again, on the other hand, arguing a lot, you're going to be feeling under stress a lot as well, aren't you? Which isn't good for anxiety. as in having a past relationship where you argue constantly. It's not nice, and it plays a toll on your mental health, and you know, it gives you anxiety and stuff like that, doesn't it? And again, I'm trying to answer in part, so I hope my advice is okay for you. And as again, with him trying to control you with seeing your friends and not putting him first. Each relationship, you're not his property, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. You're both individual people, yet you're together and you're connected in a relationship, but you're both very much individual people, and you should be able to do what you want to do. So if to me, it sounds like he's got some sort of issues. Why doesn't he want you to go and see your friends? You know, it sounds like one role for him and another role for you. So why is it not okay for you to go and see your friends, but it's okay for him to get on a plane and go to Magaluf with his friends? There's no alignment there, is there? So you need to probably sit down and talk about that as well. But no, again, it's not nice to feel like someone's controlling you because you've got your own mind. And if somebody that's meant to love you, they'd support whatever it is you want to do, if that makes sense. I love that bit. I know it's not a nice thing, but I like the way you worded it, how you said, where am I? So basically, should I stay with a lad that I know who's going to argue with me and be a pain in my arse? I love that bit. Sorry. When I see my friends, or shall I end it and focus on my future? Only you have the answer for that. How do you feel in that way? Maybe sit down and talk to yourself. If that was a question and you wanted me to answer it, I would say it's not nice being controlled, and you have an whole future ahead of you. So if he can't work on his problems and make the relationship better, then what else can you do other than end it, if that makes sense? Oh, I really do hope things work out for you. I wish you luck. Sending you lots of love, girl. Telling someone you like them for what feels like ages, but he hasn't said if he likes you back or not. His friend says he thinks he likes you, but I don't know if I should just move on. Maybe ask him for breakfast and lunch, and maybe have a sit down with a coffee or something and have a chat, see where you both are sitting at, if that makes sense. See where, explain to him again that you like him, where do you stand? Good luck. What should you do if your best friend ditches you for her boyfriend? This one. This one is a bit of an odd one. If you're a really good friend, I've had friends where I'm not keen on their boyfriends, or, because due to the way their boyfriends have treated my friend, basically. But, there's always that boundary, do you know what I mean? If she is a good friend, she wouldn't ditch you for her boyfriend, basically. Friends, obviously, they're meant to stick together, aren't they, no matter what situation. And, you know, again, if say you know you need space apart as friends, then obviously like you say that to each other. You don't just ditch. Like, if my opinion, she's not a good friend. If she ditches you for her boyfriend, and you know if she can't stay with be with a boyfriend because she wants to be with a boyfriend, but then if she has to ditch you on the other end, then she's not a good friend. So I don't know what else to say about that one, but she's not a good friend. I hope you get that sorted. Maybe try and talk to her. Tell her how you feel. And then just see what happens from there. That's the only advice I can give on that one at the minute. Next one. Me and my boyfriend broke up after 9 months, after he apparently cheated on me. I'm so sorry. However, he denied it, and the girl denied it too. We tried to fix things, and a week after he went out and I received a picture of him and that girl dancing together. He explained they were only hanging out as friends and nothing has happened between them. Do I give another chance, or do I let him go completely? He's been begging for me back and has cut our relationship off with the other girl. Also, he says, but I've been told they've been seen together. What do I do? I'm going to answer that one in parts again. So, no matter what, if he's promised you, you know, that he's cut ties with that other girl, but he's been seen and he's been secretive about it, and apparently he's been, you know, you've been told that he's cheated on you. Oh, this one really touches my heart, because obviously after, you know, there's been cheating allegations, it's hard to trust, isn't it? And my heart really does go out to you. And, you know, I can imagine that hurt you're feeling because of that. But then, like, you said you tried to fix things, and then you received a picture a week after, which, again, I bet you that was an arrow in the heart again. Maybe if, you know, there's love and feeling still there, which sometimes it's hard, isn't it, to let go. If there's feelings involved, it's hard, isn't it, just to move on, which I understand. Maybe sit down and have that conversation with him, explain how you feel, and if they were hanging out as friends, why did he lie about it, and why did he feel the need to cover it up, sort of thing. So yeah, maybe sit down and talk about it, explain how you feel, and then go from there. I really wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope it all works out for you. Yeah, basically I'd sit down and have that conversation and just explain how you feel. And like, you know, if you don't like him hanging around with that other girl, then just explain that to him. And, you know, if he has that respect for you and he loves you and wants things to work out, he's obviously going to do what's best for the relationship, isn't he? I'm going to end it here for now. I have got quite a few more, but I've got quite a lot more actually. But I'll probably do a few videos. Is this something you enjoy? You know, give me a few other examples. What do you like watching on YouTube? What would you like me to film? give me a few ideas. I've got a Q&A to film as well, which I'll do that soon. Yeah, let me know if you enjoy this sort of vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to end it here for now. I wish you all the best of luck and hope you all sort out your dilemmas. I send you all lots and lots of love always, and I'm always here whenever you want to talk. You've only got to inbox me on Instagram. And I shall see you all very soon. See you all in my next one. Love you all so much. Bye.